everyone, I'm in the corner of my room today. I haven't got my proper camera or anything because my living area is out of action, so I'm going to have to improvise. So I'm just doing a very quick video on my phone. I'm just going to talk about the books that I have on my winter TBR. I've got a separate TBR coming for my Christmas reading list, but these are just my sort of books that I'm going to be reading over the course of the winter, which in the UK probably will last me till about June. So the first book that I want to get read is this one. This is Good Husband material, and this is by Trisha Ashley. I picked this up at my local charity shop for 10p, and it sounds like a fun read. It's the sort of thing I like to read in the winter time, especially as we sort of approach Christmas. I like that it be sort of I like to relax a bit with books and have maybe romance or a little bit of women's fiction as the season changes, and so this one sounded perfect for that. This is about, what's her name? This is about Tish. So this is about Tish, who has the perfect, is he her fiance or husband? He's a husband. So James is the perfect husband. He's everything that she could want. And he's everything that her ex-boyfriend, Fergal, disreputable Fergal, who abandoned her for a life of rock and roll, fame and fortune. So she was brokenhearted when Fergal broke up with her, but she found James and found love again. So they've moved to a little house in the countryside, a little cottage, and the next step on the domestic bliss ladder is children and sort of all of that goodness. However, all of a sudden her ex-boyfriend turns up in the village, and you can pretty much guess there's going to be a little bit of a love triangle going on, and I enjoy a read like that every now and then, so that one's on the list. The next book that I've got is this one. This is Faking Friends by Jane Fallon. Now, I love a Jane Fallon book. I really like her writing style. She's really good at getting right in there and getting to the root of all your domestic fears. So this says, Amy thought she knew everything there was to know about her best friend Melissa. Then again, Amy also thought she was on the verge of the wedding of a dream to her long-distance fiancé. Until she pays a surprise trip home to London. Jack is out, but it's clear another woman has been making herself at home in their flat. There's something about her stuff that feels oddly familiar, and then it hits Amy. The other woman is Melissa. Amy's lost her home, a fiancé and her best friend all in one disastrous weekend, but instead of falling apart, she's determined to get her own back. Piecing her life back together won't be half as fun as dismantling theirs after all. This is the sort of thing that I love Jane Fallon for. She does this sort of storyline brilliantly. I love her book Getting Rid of Matthew. It's a similar sort of storyline where the woman finds out her husband's cheating on her and then goes out of her way to sort of get back at them. And so I'm really looking forward to reading this. The next book that I've got is a little bit different, and it's a really big one. This is The Terror by Dan Simmons. Now this is a thick book. So this is about a group of men on an expedition, and they've been trapped in the Arctic ice in ships for 2 years, and provisions are running very, very low, and things are going a bit wrong. So it's a very cold landscape, all snowy. They're in the Arctic. I think it'll be perfect for winter time, and there's that element of threat there because it says that there is something out there outside of the ship, and it is stalking the men and takes men. I think it says it snatches the men. Yeah, there's something out there in the frigid darkness. It stalks the ships and snatches men. It's a nameless thing at once nowhere and everywhere, and it has become the expedition's nemesis. This sounds really interesting, and it sounds like it's going to have that claustrophobic feel that I love so much. And with the wintry setting as well, I think it'll be perfect to read over winter time. Let's see how long it is, because it's very, very long. Oh yeah, this is going to take me for the rest of my life to read, actually. It's 936 pages long, so that's going to take a good old while to read. The next book that I'm going to read is this one, the one that was recommended to me, and this is Our Heist by Louise Candlish. And this is about, on a bright morning in the London suburbs, a family moves into a house, and it says that there's nothing strange about that, except it's your house and you didn't sell it. I don't know where this is going to go, but it sounds interesting, and yeah, it's on my reading list. The next one that I want to get read this winter is a short novella, because I have some quite hefty reads going on, so I've picked this one up. And this is The Therapist by Neil J. Camelli, and this is about a strange epidemic sweeping the globe where little by little each victim becomes transparent, their heart beating behind an invisible ribcage, an intricate network of nerves left hanging in midair. Finally, the victims disappear entirely, never to be seen again. This sounds like a little bit of fun, and it's only 174 pages long, so it shouldn't take me long to read this. And the final book that I'm planning on picking up and reading over winter is this one. This is the Stranger Things book, The World's Turned Upside Down, the one that I hauled a little while back, that's made to look all old and battered and bruised and worn. And it's full of sort of niff-naff and trivia from the movie and other sort of vintagey things. It's all that goodness if you're into Stranger Things. It's a very different style book, and I don't think you would really like it if you're not into Stranger Things, which I am. I do like Stranger Things. So as usual, let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if you're going to. Let me know if any of them are absolutely appalling. And let me know what you're going to be reading this winter, but not your Christmas list, because I am going to be doing a Christmas TBR. But do tell me what you're going to be reading over the winter, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.